Before all things, there was only the void, an endless silence, and in its heart stood Iluvatar, the One. From his thought, he shaped the Ainur, mighty and radiant, each born of his divine will. To them, he revealed a great design, a music to shape creation itself. Manwe, ruler of the winds, pure and just, and beside him, Varda, the lady of the stars, her light eternal. Ulmo, deep as the oceans, his song an endless tide, and Yavanna, who would make the world bloom with life. But among them, one stood apart, greater, mightier, Melkor. Iluvatar raised his hand, and from silence the first note was sung. Sound became light, and the void trembled as the Ainur wove their melodies into the fabric of existence.
Their song is weak. I shall weave my own.
The Ainur sang, and from the void a great symphony was born. Stars ignited, the heavens took form. Manwe's breath filled the skies, while Ulmo's voice carved the first oceans, deep and endless. With a whisper, Yavanna awakened the land, and life stirred beneath her song. But one voice rose above the rest. Melkor, his song burned with defiance, twisting light into shadow. Iluvatar watched as Melkor sought to shape the song to his own will. The music trembled, harmony and discord clashed, light against darkness. Yet Manwe and his kin did not yield. Their voices rose, defying the storm, a battle unseen, a war of sound and will, shaping all that was to come. Then Iluvatar rose, and with a single chord, the music changed forever. Iluvatar's will surged through the void. His theme rose above all, silencing the discord. And then the music ceased.
Behold, the world you have shaped, a vision of what is and what shall be.
The Ainur beheld the world and marveled at their unknowing hands in its making. But in the shadows, Melkor stood silent, watching, waiting. Manwe, Ulmo, and the Valar saw their purpose take shape before them. Where once there was only song, now there was life.
But this world is not for you alone, for soon my children shall awaken.
And in that moment, Melkor's heart turned cold. He envied what was yet to be. The Ainur bowed, for the world awaited them. The next chapter was about to begin. Melkor stepped forward, his hunger for dominion consuming him.
If this is your path, it shall shape the world, but not without great sorrow.
Yet the Ainur remained. Some gazed upon the world and chose to enter it, to guide its shaping. Melkor turned, not in reverence, but in conquest. As the first stars ignited, the Ainur stepped forth. The veil between realms began to thin. Iluvatar watched as the Ainur took their first steps into the world. Melkor paused, his shadow deepening, his purpose unknown. And so they entered, and the world took its first breath, the echoes of their song fading into the silence of the void. Bound to their creation, the Ainur walked upon Middle-earth. Melkor stood apart, his path one of dominion, not harmony. And the Valar stood, guardians of a world now their own. The first chapter closed, but the true tale had just begun.